The DAX finally broke that level today. Let's drill down into the anatomy of that breakdown. Hey, very good afternoon to you traders. This is Mark. Welcome to your daily trading video. Actually, it's a little bit earlier. I'm doing this at 1 o'clock UK time. This DAX finally gave us the break that we wanted. I know I'm not the only one who's been waiting for this level to break for so many times, for so long now. We've just been flagging at lows and it's just been teasing and teasing and teasing, and finally we got the break and we got that little scalp trade that we wanted. But let's look into it and drill down and see exactly what happened, because I'm going to keep this documented, because this is the sort of thing that helps you trade it time and time again. Okay, I kind of call this like a double flush, because we had the day's low there. Obviously this level here is our key level from the week. It's a massive support level. We know there are loads of stops sitting underneath it. Okay, it's been defended very, very well. Everyone's expecting it to hold, or if they're not, they're definitely going to be coming out as we go underneath it. And if we look at the history of what's happening, yesterday's video talked a little bit about the lack of volume as we stretch away from the VWAP. And that was in the US market. So extrapolating that to the European markets, assuming that if we do break through and under, if there are some stops there's not going to be many buyers to soak it up because of the Fed thing coming up later in, next week. So the theory holds true, and you've got the low of the day here. I'm going to draw this in with a pen now. And as we come in and we break the low of the day right here, we get the good little flush candle, the reasonable-ish volume. This level is still within sight. Now, I'm going to be very cautious, because all week we've tagged or gone near to this level and we've just bounced straight back up, or we've put a little wick in. So there's no way I'm just diving in on this. And actually, okay, that maybe left a fair bit of a few points on the table, but rather to be safe than not. Okay, so the first sign we got was this little test of it here. We pulled back over and then we rolled over. Now, very aggressive guys would have traded that little pullback there. However, I wanted, my rules were, and I said this before in the log. Listen, I want to see this level break. There's the level break, and I want to see it hold below, and then I'm going to get aggressive on it. I'm not going to go before it's ready. Fortunately, this is exactly what we got. Let's look back at the 15 minutes, make sure we're on the right thing. So there's a support level, and it's a bit of a fuzzy zone. It's like 46 to 36, so that's why it's a little bit tricky as well. But we're well below it. At this point here, after we've broken through, we've done this leg lower, we'd push lower, we cleaned out. This is exactly what I'm looking for. The hold below. The key level runs from sort of here to here. There's the bracket, so we are well below it with this kind of flag. It's tight, it's not much range going on, volume's dipping off. It's not attempting to push straight back up. It's not like it's flagging there, which would be a warning sign for me. It's holding below for a good 10-minute duration. Now, you start to think, is that going to go? Is that going to go? But of course, the longer it holds under, the less. If you think about what the premise is of that, it's basically inviting buyers to get involved. It's the cheapest it's been all week. The DAX is the cheapest it's been all week. Hello, welcome. Do you want to buy it, buyers? And buyers have had 10 minutes of not stepping up to buy that. And sellers have gone, okay, I've had enough of this now. I'm going to carry on continuing to sell. And of course, you can see the rest is history. Big flush bars, flush bar after flush bar as stops were just pinged into the market. We have actually pulled back now, but to be honest with you, I'm not too bothered what happens now. We've got the two flushes. Job is done as far as I'm concerned. And that's me done for the day, but we'll see what happens. Maybe it's going to carry on later. We've still got those good US levels to look at. I'll probably have a look at those in the last hour of the day. But just looking quickly at the anatomy of this, it's the hold below that makes all the difference. The drive, the hold below, that is a textbook kind of trade, especially in this market conditions. We've had times years ago where you wouldn't get that. You'd get an aggressive bounce and a drive lower. But because of this volume, I think it's because the volume is lower, we're getting the hold below, and then we're getting the second and third legs. And this is not the first time we've had this on some of the indices and the currencies. So always looking out for that. And we finally got it today. Looking forward to next week, Fed. Have a great weekend, guys. I hope you've had a great trading week. Take care, and be back with another video on Monday.